Nice.
We are on the Rift, lads.
We see an
Welcome to Summer's
unconventional
Rift.
starting right here. Usually, there's teams screaming 5 points, 5 points, but it looks like blue side knows
30
their comp's
seconds
a
until
little.
minions spawn.
We hit, we win.
Yeah.
We miss, oh well.
Oh, flash over the wall.
Okay.
Big damage onto Thel, and it looks like he's gonna have to
Oh, the
heal.
prediction was there, just a little early.
Yeah. I honestly don't think they expected Thel to have the heal.
Right? They're just expecting like, oh yeah, like he's gonna ignite or whatever us under towers. Nope.
Minions have spawned.
No reaction from red side. They all kind of just said, okay, good luck.
Yeah. That is dangerous, though. There's no flashes on the solo laners for the Bunion Bandits, I believe their name is. So, yeah.
Three
Three
flashes.
flashes for Nami. Not super great.
You never know. Maybe Blondie is gonna be making a statement bot lane.
Maybe. Commander getting a good trade there on Johnny. Big damage. Just from the EQ. Wait, that was just E auto. He doesn't have Q yet. Jeez.
Does does his autos do percent? I don't think so,
With
right?
his Q, they do.
With the okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice trade, JK.
New emotes, by the way. Can't beat the classics. Love to see new emotes. You love to see the Sylas getting a CS lead here early. He did set up Andy for a freeze, though, on his side of the lane. But it looks like he's pushing in for a ward on the Raptors, and it is going to spot out the Graves, so they know that he path bots top. He's going to go ahead and clear out that ward. But the vision had already proved useful. Right now we have the Nautilus Lucian pushing in. Commander's got a big wave coming here for JCam.
Yeah, unless one of them messes up here in the bot lane, I don't think any fights are going to be going on. Just little small trades here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is a full clear game, 100%. Sedge is going to full clear, Graves is going to full clear. As bad as the wave state is for P-Rob, he knows where the Graves is, so it's not as dangerous for him. I think if he hadn't placed that ward, then he would have been in a bad spot. He's looking fine. Small CS lead growing here in the bot lane. They have the wave kind of set up in a pretty dangerous spot where the Ezreal has to be extra careful to avoid Nautilus hooks. Good Nami bubble. Big trade there from P-Rob. He is
Trades
the baby
happening all
cage.
across the map. Top. Looks like Graves was able to pick up the scuttle before Sedge got there.
Graves is going to flash over. And P-Rob's definitely dead. Yep.
Bot
Flash.
lane coming up. Flash. Here we go, Sedge intercepting them.
Big hook from Jake. Jordan gets one. He's going to be able to get another.
Here we go. Now their bot
Ezreal
lane
in.
is joining in.
Jordan's going to need to get some damage. He does not have it.
Give me
Oh,
one
he
second.
does. Holy crap.
Double kill.
Well, Ezreal's got 2 kills, Lucian's got 2 kills, Veigar has a kill, and Graves has a kill. It was 4 for 2. And it looks like Rubber Duckies got the better of that trade. That is really, really, really tough, because they do not have the scaling advantage. And it leads to about a 6... It's only about a 600 gold lead. I mean, that can be brought back. JCam trading really well under tower.
Sorry, I'm back. My nephew came in.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Back down. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, as big as that fight was, it's only ended up in about a 500 gold lead.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We were talking about P-Rob being we were talking about P-Rob being behind in that wave or whatever, but I see that he's still pretty much a wave up on Alpha.
Yeah. Yeah, he had his wave in a weird spot, which is what led to that fight in the first place. But he didn't really lose a whole lot because he didn't assess the risk as existing.
Right.
Mid laners do have ults online, top laners do have ults online as well.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so. Oh, Al ended up getting the 2 kills in the fight that I missed in that jungle, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's one thing, Al is very good at hitting skill shots on, like, Ezreal Q, Lux Q, that sort of stuff. He's positioned
like
very
right
well.
There, that Q that he just snuck in or whatever, those are hard. That's hard to see.
Yeah.
And JCam is definitely given a lot of respect to his enemy jungle and top laner. Nice dodge out of Jordan.
Yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed in this bot lane. No game sound? Oh, that's weird.
No game sound.
That is very interesting. Okay. So the game must be on a different audio device. Let me... Alright, let me know if there's game sound now. No, still no game sound. It was set to the right thing. Interesting.
Could it be in game? Are you able to access it?
Should be able to hear it now.
We're missing a huge fight right here.
Yeah. Alright. League audio should be on now.
Yep. We're good.
Alright. Nothing happened from the fight.
No, they were just teasing us a little bit.
Yeah, Thel, Al, both flashed. Looks like Jake flashed as well. So Sexy Kid Boy flashed, Deacon flashed, Aranos 4 flashed. And it does look like it clears up priority potentially for the Rubber Duckies to go here and grab first strike.
Excellent trade by JCam up here.
Yeah. JCam has a ton of mastery on Renekton. Oh, great hook from the Kid Boy. Big damage coming in. Ryix does auto the dragon twice.
Kills happening all across the map. Top lane, JCam getting the better of Commander.
Oh, and Blondie steals the Drake!
Oh, wait.
He stole the Drake on the back end of that!
Oh my goodness.
Huge play for the Bunion Bandits. Wow.
Lots of.
And then JCam
lots
solo
of
killed
gold.
Commander top? What is this?
And just, and just about with all that happening, we see almost only a 300 difference in gold lead.
Oh! And the kill on Alpha Scrooge mid. You love to see it. You really do. Bunion Bandits is putting in the work.
They're not here to mess around. Jordan's sticking it to his old teammate.
Yeah.
P-Rob with his big debut.
Interesting, and he's doing the Rod build. I'm not a huge fan of the Rod build on Sylas. It seems more of like a win more type thing, and Everfrost just provides your team with a bit more CC.
Utility.
Yeah, utility.
Like I said, I believe they're trying to make it to this mid-late game. I feel like mid-late game, they're gonna have their two tanks stand in front of everybody and just pretty much soak the initial damage, and then they're gonna come in with whatever ult that P-Rob decides to steal. I keep on suggesting that Nami wave because I feel like that'd be really powerful, especially with their comp.
Yeah, Sylas steals the Nami wave and just opens up pretty much free engage for the Nautilus.
Well, it just means that if Sett decides like, hey guys, like I'm going in, and he ults somebody, and P-Rob just ults back, like, okay, yeah, come on in, guys.
Oh, and Blondie yoinks the kill with the R. That's...
Disrespecting J-Cam. That's okay. I'm sure J-Cam is just straight chilling right now.
Now he's raging. He's like, bro, why'd you steal my kill? Oh, a flash over the wall from the Nautilus.
Interesting engage.
Andy's
okay.
gone.
Wait, is that a file? Okay. Jordan definitely letting his teammates know that, hey guys, if we shut down Andy, we win the game.
Yeah. And you see all the pings from Alpha Scourge in chat. This man is not happy about that play. Because you know what ping you don't see? You don't see a missing ping from bot lane. Oh, there he goes. He stole the Nami wave. He's going to use it here most likely. There he goes. Oranos does manage to get the kill.
Interesting trade out right there.
Oh, I think P-Rob dies here.
Without something to take away from it. There we go. Just barely.
Alpha's tilted, yeah, after that play. That would be too. First turns is just gone topside. Holy crap. 2,500 gold lead for JCam. Just for
we have
JCam.
2 games tomorrow, correct?
Yes, 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern. Great hook there from Nautilus. Frag's coming in. A little bit of damage. That Graves already looks kind of tanky.
He's only had 1 back so far.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to reset here. He's sitting on 1,700 gold. Oh, and he misses the hook.
Definitely force the reset on the recall though. That's definitely it's a big win for Sett.
Yeah.
Right here, we'll put her up above him and CS. Alpha, giving respect to P-Rob, trying not to give up any more kills. He knows Sexy Kitten Boy and Blondie or whatever are out for blood right now.
Oh yeah. And that, I mean, that really is what we were talking about. The Nautilus and the Sejuani link up with 1 damage dealer. I mean, you pretty much guarantee yourself a kill. They have a very, very dangerous 3-man.
Yeah, I think the only thing that they have to worry about is overlapping that CC.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing. But I mean, mid-game, if you end up with Lucian, Nautilus, Sejuani mid, with Sylas and Renekton in the side lanes, I mean, it's going to be really hard to 5-man those 3, because they can blow up one guy really quick. But it looks like the Rubber Duckies are prepping here for Dragon, which is now up. It's a Hex Tech Drake, 2nd Drake of the game. Hex Flash over from the Nautilus. Make sure the Graves is rooted. Blondie absolutely whiffs the ultimate here. They're going to stun up the Nami and look for the kill there. Fryg's taking damage in the backline.
Definitely a miscommunication from Red. It looks like they had the vision, but they didn't have the main.
Oh, another great hook. He is going to die tanking a tower shot. The Graves. Oh, and the Ezreal are both still alive, managing to get a kill.
Okay.
Blondie missing the CC. They're going to stun up the Graves here, and then stun Graves. And it looks like Bunion Bandits is going to be able to grab the Drake.
2 Drakes in the book.
Yeah, you love to see it. Yeah, J-Cam played
late.
that fight really well.
Yeah, it's definitely seeing a lot different J count from what I saw last season.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blondie's looking to steal the blue. I think it may cost him his life. Oh! Flash Q away. It's very low, but he does die to Alpha Scrooge.
That's
Oh.
2 ultimates out from them though.
Yeah. Nautilus is gonna flash, he's dead.
And what they can't get in dragons, they're making up in kills, tying it up 11-11.
Yeah, and only about a 300 gold diff now. It's one of the things Alpha Scrooge has done really well for his teams in the past, is he's been kind of the general on the map, and he's done a really good job making sure that the team picks up kills when there's an opportunity for them. Looks like this is a free mid turret here for the Rubber Duckies. Blondie is stepping in, but I don't think he can really enter the fight.
They need to be careful not to stay too long.
Disconnected.
P-Rob has left the
A
game.
summoner has reconnected.
Might be some pause.
No, I think it was just a short disconnect. Now we have Sylas in the side lane with...
Asking a set.
I don't think he wins these. And Renekton's actually forcing the Graves to go up top and answer him. Which is good, because that means he's not farming his own jungle. Which J-Cam's stealing anyway. He got all of those.
Huh.
Because he should be
I don't know
up
if
against.
we get... Sedge definitely should be trying to get up here. Excellent hook though.
And Nautilus does manage to get out. And they're stopping Andy from scaling. Great play there from P-Rob. Beautiful
Wow.
job stealing Sett's ultimate. This is a hell of a mid lane debut for P-Rob. I'm just gonna say it. The man looks good.
Finesse at its finest.
Yeah. What can't this man do? He played AD carry last season, carried his team. He's playing mid this season, carrying his team.
I don't know. Jordan's been doing pretty well for maybe he may be a Lucian one trick though. We'll have to wait and see.
Blue team's
Yeah.
turret has been
His laner's also got 6 kills. You know, it's a little tough to say you're carrying when your laner's also strong.
True. Now this is a Navori quick blade on Ezreal. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah,
I heard it's super strong though.
Essence Reaver Quick Blades Kraken is the build. Jake has been the biggest factor this game. That's, yeah. I mean, if we're talking MVP status, it's 100% Jake. This man on Nautilus has just been, he's been all over the place. Really, his mid-roams have been the reason why Alpha's been put down so hard.
Those flash hooks, chef's kiss, absolutely perfection.
Yeah, no, they really have been. They've been beautiful.
blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Drag coming up here in 55 seconds. It is going to be an Infernal Drake game.
I don't think Red really has to panic too much here. Yeah, we'll put it at soul point, but if they can stall just a little bit longer, I feel like their gold lead or whatever will eventually come to with the spike from Andy and Ezreal.
Yeah. Once Ezreal starts getting his items, I mean, he's already on 2 items and looking pretty strong. Once he's on his 3rd, he'll definitely be able to take over team fights pretty well. And even Graves, man. Graves only has Cleaver right now. So once he gets his mythic, he's going to be in a good position.
It looks like there's some talk of Jordan multi-boxing J-Chem actually isn't playing. Jordan's playing Renekton and Lucian at the same time.
Can't confirm or deny.
I guess we'll just have to see. Check his PC.
Oh, Nautilus is CC'd down.
Wow.
He's gonna get killed. Takes 3 ultimates to take him down. Sylas is coming into the back
Blondie
side.
may not be safe here. An interesting flash in by J-Cam. If Red gets out of here, that should be a free drive for them.
But P-Rob had not entered the fight yet. Now he is in, and he pretty much instantly dies. So it looks like Red Team's going to get the team fight win and the dragon. And I believe Al's going to be able to back and fight Newton Quiver. So he's going to be well on his way to finishing Kraken. That was essentially flash diff. Red team had a bunch of flashes. Blue team... No, blue team all flashed too.
And it looks like the vision score is definitely turning around as far as after those first couple of kills on Andy. It looks like there was some talk going on, and they've definitely improved on getting more vision around the map. You can see the scores improving right there on the side.
Yeah, they were playing really well front to back in that fight too. I mean, having 3 members flash over the wall definitely helps when it comes to peeling. But Commander did a good job just putting his body on the line and making sure that J-Cam wasn't able to get straight into the backline. That's pretty much how they're going to have to play every fight though. Because if their backline gets shut down, they really have no damage. I don't like the Prowlers coming out of J-Cam. I feel like that's a bad decision, but he's got TP, so he should continue to push the wave, but he's not going to. Nautilus gets caught here. Big damage coming out of Graves onto the Lucian. Lucian's able to get out.
P-Rob there to back him up.
Yep. Gets ulted into the wall, and he's going to go down here. And it really looks like Lucian's not doing a whole lot of damage. Not entirely sure why he bought IE. It's not the correct item to be building here. But some of the frontliners are looking to push down mid. They've got Shelly. Red team's going to work
call
down
on the
Baron.
Baron. Definitely.
They spotted the Sedge bot side, so they know that she's not going to be there for it.
Yeah, I believe the Prowlers has been a big pickup whatever for top and even mid lane Renektons as far as assassin. We're just wondering, will he ever be able to make it back to the Ezreal or the Nami?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to survive long enough to get back there. That's my biggest issue. I think maybe not Gore Drinker, but yeah, I know IE works at 40. I thought Lucian built Navori. But I think Renekton should have Jack Show or something. Maybe Gore Drinker. I don't know.
See, oh yeah, no one has Jack Shaw on their team. That's definitely interesting.
I feel like Sedge should have it. Yeah, no, Bork's nuts. Bork's absolutely nuts. I don't know how I feel about Prowler's Claw.
They change anything with the new patches for Bork?
No, it's just always been nutty. Yeah, they changed Quick Blades in IE to work at 40%, which is nice. So Lucian's definitely going to be hitting a lot harder when he does crit.
I feel like with this Prowler's Claw though, he should be able to match Commander anywhere Commander goes. So if he's taking Commander out, that's a big loss for Red side.
Yeah, that's pretty much their entire front line. Graves looks super tanky though.
Yeah, stacking that E constantly with that armor. I think all he has to worry about is damage from P-Rob, but like you said, P-Rob going the Rod route, it looks like P-Rob's not really meant to deal damage at this point in the game. Maybe later on.
Oh, they changed board from 8 to 9%.
That's a huge change.
Yeah.
Excellent
1%.
wave. Excellent wave coming out for Ezreal to be able to survive. But there we see that Prowler's Claw in action, whatever, being able to stick onto the Nami and the Ezreal in the back line. Excellent Zonias from Andy.
But it goes to what I was saying earlier, man. It doesn't matter if you get on him if you just insta-die.
True. True.
He just took so much damage it didn't even matter.
And this 10-1 Ezreal coming into fruition, they should be able to get a inhibitor here before Jay can even back up, pose a threat. Yeah, Graves isn't that tanking a burst fight, but who on their team's gonna burst them down?
Yeah, Renekton can't really do a whole lot.
Even with the items that he has or whatever, I mean, Graves can stack up to almost 200 armor with the items that he has.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
And Death Bush. Nautilus goes down. P-Rob's looking for the solo kill, potentially, to Commander. Just managed to dodge out from the W, and does manage to get the kill. Kingslayer doing a ton of healing in that fight.
I'm assuming Kingslayer is his W.
That is correct. And red team's now on 2 Infernal Drakes with about a 4,000 gold lead roughly. They're looking very, very, very strong.
Yeah, and these gold leads aren't even, if you look down at the bottom, it's not, there's no real huge difference between each laner besides mid and top lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a 3,000 gold difference between Ezreal and Lucian. I mean, that's literally a full item. And it shows as a full item. Sejuani's actually ahead of the Graves. I'm interested why I don't see a whole lot of MR.
Yeah, like we said, P-Rob is pretty much the only threat as far as MR goes, and his build isn't kind of there yet for them.
Yeah, I'm thinking more for on the side of Bunion Bandits. Andy's obviously becoming a threat on this Veigar, and they just...
True.
Nobody's built MR.
We'll see what they come up with. Maybe they're hoping, what I said earlier, they're hoping that J-Cam is able to secure a kill on Commander, basically forcing Red Team to either choose to go all in on J-Cam by himself or take a team fight 4v4.
Yeah, that could potentially be the thing. They're waiting for J-Cam to win the side lane, but it looks like he's joining the team now. It is a 5v4 up here. Commander doesn't have TP. Bunion Bandits could look to force here. But it looks like wherever Duckies is just clearing vision around the Baron. Blondie manages to hit the ultimate.
I think they want to take it.
Oh,
Excellent
man.
stun.
They are going to need to take down Andy here. Does get out. Yep. Blondie manages to CC him up. They need to focus down the Graves here. It looks like that's exactly what they're doing. But the armor from his grit is too much. And Aranos is going to clean this up. Oof. Meanwhile, Commander just free pushes on the bot side. And that's the game.
That's the GG's, yeah.
I think Rubber Duckies just slapped them with their wallet there.
Yeah, they definitely underestimated how tanky that Graves can be, especially with his item choices too. They're probably just like, oh, we'll get him down and then we'll swap to Al, since no one's there to protect them.
Yeah, yeah, that dude was very, very,
not a
very
bad
tanky.
first game too. Not a bad game at all.
No, not at all. All right, we're gonna...
Especially with the different choices and who's going where. Jordan being in the bot lane instead of the top lane, P-Rob, mid lane, definitely they should give themselves a pat on the back for doing so well.
Yeah. Well, Al, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Congratulations on
Amazing, amazing first game.
Yeah, bit of a tense one.
the dub. Something like that, yeah. What were the comms like?
I'm just running for my life, I think. Most of it.
Most of
like, it's like 5 people with CC abilities sprinting at you.
Yeah,
Definitely
definitely.
times where I stood there CC for like 3 seconds and was kept alive by Nami, so.
Definitely constantly hovering that middle finger over that E button, huh? Just in case.
The E flash didn't matter. I walked into plenty of Sejuani, so.
Is this customary?
Yep. Like a pike hook, can't dodge him.
Man. So what were the comms like? You guys were down for a little bit. What was kind of, who was talking? What were you guys saying?
Yeah, we were just trying to figure out where we could take the fights in the early game. I think, was it Lucian walked over and they dove mid like 2 or 3 times, and then there was one fight behind the dragon pit, where I picked up 2 kills, and I honestly had no intention of helping Andy out at that point. I just sort of wandered over because Deacon wandered over, and I guess it worked out though.
Well, sometimes that's how it is, right?
Yep.
Ryan, you got questions for him?
Yeah, we definitely saw a change in the way that y'all were playing for as far as the early game or whatever. And I believe like when I played with Andy last season or whatever, it was the same way. We kind of like did our own thing at the very start, and then everyone said, "Okay, guys, like let's shape up a little bit. Like let's start getting wards down. Let's start thinking about where we need to move before instead of like reacting, we're being proactive at that point or whatever, and wanting to look for things, but not necessarily force things." And that's what both of y'all, not both of y'all, but all of y'all, your vision score started skyrocketing at that point compared to the enemy side.
I think
so that's
that
definitely...
we didn't talk like too much about it, or more than just like lane assignments. I think more importantly, it was just we reached a point where we got past the early game where we had more priority on our lanes. It's not constantly shoved under turrets, so we actually had an opportunity to be more proactive on the map.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. You guys kind of just scaled into your ability to have lane prio, and
yep.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Very well played. Very well scaled. If you had to give MVP to somebody on the losing team, who would you give it to?
I would have given it to Nautilus, because I thought he had a very good early game, but then he just started inting. So I think probably I'd give it to the Sylas, even though I didn't see the Sylas a lot. I could definitely hear comms telling people to get him off of him. So,
so you know he was a problem.
Yep.
All right. Well, that sounds good, man. Do you know who you're playing in your next game?
No ideas.
Give me a sec. Let me take a look.
I figured it'll be a split-second decision before we play.
Yeah. Team 2, you will be playing against Perfect Johnny's team. Wee woo, wee woo. Any thoughts about your upcoming opponent?
I'm just going to go solely based on names. I think we got this one.
All right. Sounds good. You heard it here, folks. They think they've got this one. All right. Well,
put it in writing.
Put it in writing. Yeah. Light it on fire. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for us. I'm going to throw up the ending of the stream. And GG's and good night, y'all.